Hi everyone, I'm Tatiana. Welcome to Tatiana Health and Beauty 411. So today I'm going to be talking to you about the military diet with intermittent fasting. This is the grocery list of what I purchased, okay? So, what is the military diet? It's a 3-day program. It is advertised to lose 10 pounds in 3 days, and you do the 3-day program, and then you do 4 days off healthy eating, and that's how you keep the weight off. If you go back to your old habits, it's really not going to do you any justice. But anyways, so I wanted to lose 15 pounds to get back to the body that I had during the summer. And not like I need to lose any weight. I'm very confident in myself, but I want to lose 15 pounds. Okay, so what I can say is, first thing that you need to start off, you need to drink a gallon of water a day on this diet. And let me tell you why. It wasn't until I started drinking a gallon of water a day that I really started to see weight loss results. And it's not just water weight. Your body needs the gallon of water a day in order to regulate properly and in order to function properly. And I don't think we realize how important water is until you do the gallon of water a day challenge. And then, your weight stays down, you end up losing more weight, and it keeps it off as well. So what else do we need? So for the diet, since I'm doing it with intermittent fasting, just because I love intermittent fasting, it's a lifestyle of mine. I've been doing it for quite some time, and I think that's why the military diet for me wasn't very difficult, because with intermittent fasting, after you do it for quite some time, you're not really hungry anymore. Sometimes you have the occasional cravings, but for the most part, you're really not very hungry. So on the 3-day and the 4-day program, I will be combining breakfast and lunch, eating that between 10 and 1 p.m. And then for dinner, I'll do my fitness routine during the day. And then for dinner, I will be eating that between 5 and 8 p.m., depending on my schedule. But before each meal, I will be having 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, just because it is proven for weight loss. It's proven, even though it's not in this diet. So that's what I've been doing. And I lost 7 to 8 pounds in the first week. And most people only lose like 5 on the regular one. Just from what I've been watching, even though it says lose 10 pounds. But I think it's depending on your size too. If you're obese or morbidly obese, maybe you can lose 10 pounds. But for someone that's like my size and just wants to lose like an extra 10, 15 pounds, we're not going to lose as much weight as, say, someone, bigger would. And, this diet is for everyone. Okay, so there we go. And then what else do you need to purchase? Okay, so you need to purchase Saltines. I got all my stuff from Trader Joe's except for the water. And I didn't really get Saltines. I ended up getting these savory thin seed crackers with rice flour, sesame seeds. You can read the ingredients right here. But very less processed than what Saltines would normally be. So I'll be eating 5 of these on the diet instead of saltine crackers, which are a lot more processed, have more chemicals in them, and these are gluten-free as well. They're just better for your body. And I'm all about reading ingredients, organic foods, clean eating, and putting the least amount of chemicals into my body. So you also need to buy organic peanut butter. And the grocery shopping list for this, in total, it ends up coming out to between $50 to $55, maybe $60 depending on where you're purchasing everything. But this is for the 3-day program, not like the 4 days off. And the ingredients are organic Valencia peanuts, so no added sugar, not like a Jiffy or Skippy peanut butter that has sugar as an ingredient. That's really not good for you. Sugar is the #1 killer, and it causes inflammation. And also, too, I'm combining the vegan vegetarian option with the regular one. I'm not having, basically the only meat I'm having is the hot dogs, organic hot dogs, because the vegetarian ones were too processed. But anyways, so I'm having organic black beans instead of the baked beans that are on the list. So buy a can of these. You can buy organic garbanzo beans as well. And also, too, if you don't want beans, you can have eggs instead. But I would rather have the beans instead of the eggs. I bought, instead of using regular toast, I'm using gluten-free crisp bread. It's a seed-based bread, a lot less processed. You can read the ingredients, a lot less carbs. The normal bread, it's only 6 carbs instead of like 15 to 20 for a normal slice of bread. A lot less processed, a lot more healthy for your body. And that's what I care about. No added sugar. You know, honey is in it, but it's, you know, except for the beet sugar. But no added, like, fructose, no high fructose corn syrup. So you need to buy, I think it's 2 or 3 bananas for it as well. I just bought 3 because I'll probably have one on day 4 too. I bought organic soy milk. You can have regular milk on the diet as well. And then here we have, you're going to need organic hummus. And again, too, if you read the ingredients on this, no added sugar. So if you see an ingredient that's sugar, you really don't want to purchase it. Try and substitute something else that doesn't have any added sugar in it. Even if, you know, sugar says like 1 or 2 grams. That's fine, but it's natural sugar. It's not added sugar. Organic hot dogs. Okay, compared to like the veggie dogs, these are a lot healthier for you. And some cheese. And pretty much everything I purchase is organic except for the saltines, the bread, the cheese, and again, I bought a thing of eggs in case I want to have eggs instead of the beans, but I'll probably stick with the beans. And a thing of tofu. You only need half a container. This is from last week, so I have the other half. It's organic, and, you know, whenever possible, use the things if you can afford it. Here, I have the eggs here. But the eggs aren't organic, but I'm probably not going to be eating them anyways, so. But anyways, you need 2 avocados, 2 of these. You need 2 apples, a thing of green beans, a package of green beans, some organic carrots, and again, organic whenever possible. And then a thing of broccoli as well. And you can also have ice cream on this diet too. So the one I bought, you need kind of 2 of these because I think it's 2 cups of ice cream and then a half cup on one day, or I don't know. But I think I ended up buying 2. I don't know if it's you need 1 or 2. But this whole thing is 2 cups of ice cream. Okay? So, and then if you read the ingredients, I mean, compared to other ice creams, this is the least processed ice cream that I could find. And again, I did most of my shopping at Trader Joe's. The only thing I bought at Whole Foods was the gallons of water, and that's because they're 99 cents. And 2, you can drink coffee on the diet. For breakfast and lunch day 1, it does say to drink 2 cups of coffee with caffeine, but I personally don't drink caffeine. I only drink decaffeinated coffee because I think it's really bad for our hormones, especially as women. I think it's really important to keep our hormones regulated, and men, in order to prevent diseases and to prevent illness and to make sure everything's functioning properly. But don't have like more than like 2 things of this, because that will affect your water intake, because it will end up dehydrating you. Decaffeinated coffee has the exact same benefits as coffee, except it doesn't have the caffeine. It's not going to keep you as awake, but it's still going to have that laxative effect for your bowel movements and will dehydrate you. So if you're drinking like more than 2 of these a day, it's going to affect, you're probably going to need to drink 1.5 gallons of water a day on the thing too. So I would just, 1 gallon of water is tough enough. Like, just stick to, a normal portion of coffee. But I know it's tough for me because I love coffee and I love it unsweetened, black, iced, and Ciderella has been my favorite ones recently. And, I know it's tough, and you can drink it throughout the day, but just make sure you're doing it in like moderation, because you don't want it to affect your water intake. And I don't think I'm missing anything, because I did it the first time and I was missing something. I didn't include the soy milk and the saltine crackers, or like the gluten-free crackers and the soy milk. But again, you can use regular milk, but the thing I love about this is it's just water and whole organic soybeans. I read all ingredients, and I usually pick the things that are the least processed. Milk is a lot more processed, and the least processed and, organic, good for your body. And again, these instead of the saltines, because these are less processed as well. So I kind of did like an extra healthy military diet, but this is just my plan, and I feel like I lost a significant amount of weight the first week, and so that's why I want to share with you my secrets and go through it again. And I'm also going to go through the last 4 days of like what I eat for the 4 days, and go through my fitness tips, and that will be during dinner. And so usually during the day for fitness, if you want to know now, I usually take a hot yoga class, or I go to the gym, I'll run and do plyos, because I used to weightlift a lot, but I just felt like I would get really bulky. And plyometrics, lunges, sit-ups, push-ups, squats, high knees, all that stuff, doing some kickboxing and running, that's really what's going to help you lose weight, and using your body weight as your weight instead of the big weights, because I feel like I always end up gaining weight from the big weight machines and the doing heavy lifting on the weights. So that's what I've been doing, and it's been working very well. And, laying a little off the weightlifting, because I don't know, the plyo and the cardio has just been doing really great for me, and the hot yoga. If I can get a class in the morning, that's usually great, but usually it's in the afternoon. But that's what I've been doing. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this is very helpful, and I hope you follow me on my journey. The reason I'm sharing this with you is because I think this is an issue that all men and women struggle with. And if I can help someone on my path and share it with you, then it makes me happy. So also too, please make sure to subscribe. You will get the instant upload notifications on your YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone take care. I'll see you later tonight. Bye.